Hi everyone, I'm Miss Julie, and my helper today is my daughter again, Ashley. She's the one who's filming. We're going to continue on with our stories from Kids in Worship. We left off last week telling the story of Good Friday, and it was hard to hear. It was the story of Jesus dying on the cross for our sins. But today we have a good story to tell. Today we're going to tell the story of Easter. Before we go into our story, we always sing a song to get us in the right frame of mind. So if you know the song, please sing along with me at home. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. This is the story of Easter. It is time we celebrate the mystery that Jesus had died and God had made Jesus alive again. This is a tomb, a special place for the dead. When Jesus had died, his friend Joseph of Arimathea had placed his body inside the tomb and had rolled a large rock in front as the door. Very early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and Salome were heading to the tomb to anoint Jesus' body with spices. They were wondering how they were going to remove the large rock. When they saw the tomb, they saw that the tomb door was open. They went inside. Jesus' body was gone. A young man in a white robe appeared. And he said, "Don't be afraid. Jesus is alive. Go tell the disciples and Peter that Jesus is going ahead of you to Galilee, just as he had said, to meet him there." They were amazed, and they fled the tomb. But they were afraid to tell anyone. Now an amazing thing had happened. God had raised Jesus from the dead. God had made Jesus alive again. And the very first person he appeared to was Mary Magdalene. Now, Mary Magdalene was not afraid. She went to his friends. And she told them, Jesus is alive. I've seen him. Go, he's going to Galilee. Meet him there, just as he had said. But they did not believe her. There are a lot of things to wonder about in this story. I wonder how the women felt when they first saw the empty tomb. I wonder what they thought when they saw this man in the white robe who said, "Don't be afraid, Jesus is alive." I wonder why they were afraid to tell others what they had seen. I wonder what you wonder about. This is the story of Easter, our most important day of the year. There's a lot to discuss with this story and a lot to talk about. Before we wrap up our story here, I would like to end with a prayer. Please pray with me. Dear Jesus, last week's story of Good Friday was hard to hear, but this week's story gives us such hope and comfort, knowing that you are alive again, as you had said. We ask you that in this time of uncertainty in our own world, that you help give us peace and comfort, and to help all of us, especially those who need your help more so than ever with money or health issues or all of the problems that are going on all around us. Please help us to stay safe, and please help us to remember the true meaning of Easter. We ask this in your name. Amen. Now remember, Easter is next week, but you heard the Easter story early. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.